What's going on, Floyd? How are you? And senior.
I'm, I'm good. What's up? What's up?
Happy to have you on. Obviously, you know what we're here for, man. Ashton reached out and he's like, "Yo, contact your boy and what's going on?" And he put this long tweet out that you guys have like a lot of demand. So I just wanted to give you guys the floor to let us know are any of these tweets real and are we gonna get this fight? And is this fight going to be on the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul card?
Or could it be?
Could it be? Because that makes sense. You know, it's a big platform.
Damn, y'all laughing.
I know. What's up?
What's going on?
Is it fake news? What's going on?
Well, yeah, that fight is supposed to be in play, but he having some troubles with the weight. I guess he don't want to come in on weight, But as of right now, that's the fight that's happening. So,
No, that possibly,
allegedly, yeah,
allegedly the fight that could happen. Either way, we fight in July. What's happening, and I don't really give out contract stuff because ethically that's wrong. But I'm gonna give you a scenario. No, I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna talk to young fighters. Anytime you fight at a weight, if you fight at 135, you agree to fight at 135. Anybody agree to fight at 135 and then say, for 1 pound over, I give you 20% of my purse. For 2 pounds over, I give you. That's the same thing Ryan did. If they want to come in heavier, so they want to come in at 138, but don't want to fight us at 138. They want to fight us at 135, so we got to be on the scale 135. Nothing over. Anything over, then what is that? You're not fighting us at our weight. That's what the problem is. So we said, basically, young fighters, if anybody want to say, we'll give you a percentage if we go over, you want to put a ceiling on that. How much are you going to go over? Well, let us meet at the same weight. So I said, what's the weight? We'll give you 20 pounds to rehydrate and we'll meet you at the same 20 pounds. What's the problem with that? We give you the 155. What weight do you want us to meet you at? And then I told them, basically, young fighters, if they don't want to give you that ceiling, move up to the next weight. Let's fight at 140.
That's what I told my dad.
So it's like, what's the problem? We're not meeting you at 135, but you come at 138. Never do that. Never do that. Never take the money like Devin did. That's the dumbest thing. For every pound that you dehydrate, that's about 5 to 7 pounds you're going to rehydrate.
He is obviously on top of things and tweeted out here. Let me go ahead and show you. And, yeah, I'll just read it. He says, are y'all going to keep letting this his words, not mine, coward lie to y'all? Where do you see 138? And then he clicked, he cropped out the bout sheet, and it says, the bout shall occur at a weight not to exceed 135 pounds. And then it's 135 in parentheses. It says, fighter and opponent shall use such size gloves as may be approved by the governing authorities as defined below. So let me just make sure you can see that completely by coming in a bit.
But don't that say B? Where's A? Where's C? Where's D? You can't read the half of the chapter and try to make a judgment. He said he's going to share the contract. Share the contract. Don't give just B. Where's C? That says if you go over. Where's all the rest of that? Okay, so don't share that. So we wiser than that. If you're going to share a contract, share a contract. All we asking for is 135, VADA style, drug testing, and let's fight. That's all we asking for.
So to be clear, you just wanted that 135. You want VADA, no rehydration, because I've seen him tweeting of things of rehydration.
Yeah, I can send you my text so you can see my receipts. That's the only thing we ask for. I'm going to give it to you right now so y'all can talk to Floyd while I send that to you. Talk to me.
Appreciate it. So, Floyd, yeah, man, are you taking it as nervous energy? Because obviously you're saying one thing, he's saying another. Why are we not on the same page? Why do you think he's portraying something on social media, but your contract states something differently?
See, the thing is, I think he's not looking into the contract that we sent back. With my dad, he took the rehydration out because he threw like this little bitch fit that he didn't want to, step on a scale 2 hours before the fight. And I'm like, I got to do the same thing. So we took that out. And now it's just like 135 and drug testing. That's like a regular fight. And like I told my dad this morning, I said if he wants to fight at 140, I got no problem going to 140. But they're the ones who saying 135. But now they added in, all these percentages. If he don't make weight, they'll give me 40% for I think 3 pounds or something like that.
Damn.
So my dad,
40%? That's a lot,
But
though.
forget
No, I get it.
because
I get it. No, Floyd, I get it. Especially after what we seen with Devin, I get that 3 pounds is a lot. I'm just saying, so is 40% of your purse, though. That's almost half.
it is a lot, but we know that Jake Paul would have gave him that on the back end, if they was trying to be slick. But
Right.
like I told my dad, I have no problem fighting at 140. If they wanted to fight heavier, they just should have just said that. But they want to go.
In your heart of hearts, Floyd, and then Senior, please answer. Do you think you guys will be able to hammer this out and get it done for the public this time around?
We should, because he should have nothing to complain about. It's nothing wrong with getting drug tested. And if you're saying you're gonna make 35, make 35. I mean, that's it.
That's it. And I sent you the messages. And I'm sorry, doctor, but I sent you the messages between me and his dad. So you can see it's nothing twisted. That's all we asked for to take out. Is those percentages meet us at 135. Anything over, it's not a fight. This is boxing. What do you think this is? Professional boxing at that.
You know what I'm saying? If they couldn't make the weight, they should have just fight heavy.
I mean,
Right.
to be fair, let's say he do come
That
over. No. I'm just saying he take it out the contract. The fight happen. Weigh in time come. He come in heavy. Now y'all gonna get less money from the commission, cause not a commission step in. It ain't in black and white. The commission determine their own price.
It's in black and white also that stated that we get paid. If we make our weight and he don't make his, we still get our pay.
For sure.
That's what we asked in the contract. So we didn't put nothing unfair. We said meet us at 135. Let's take drug testing so nobody cheating. And that's it. Let's meet and fight. So any of that other bull crap is theirs. Everything else they put out there is a lie. So revise the contract. That's what I asked them, Oscar, everybody. Take that percentage. We don't care about his money. Meet us at our weight. He say he's good. We going for legacy. We gonna get the money regardless.
So I don't think you guys ever hit on the could it be and would it be on the Jake card? Like, obviously you guys are with Golden Boy, but that is a very massive event. You guys are from Texas. This is something that to me makes sense, but where are you guys at with it? And obviously, where's the team at? Oscar, Bernard, Eric, so on and so forth.
Brother, I iron all that out. I do good business. I got the networks agreeing. I got Oscar and them agreeing. The only thing not agreeing is they don't want to take out this percentage or give us a hydration clause if they want to keep the percentage in, or have us meet them at the weight they want to meet at.
Fight at 140. We could fight at 140, bro.
So that's the problem, yo.
Senior, can you explain that when you say they don't want to take out the percentage or give us a hydration clause? You lost me with that. What do you mean?
Okay, like in a fight, when you're doing a contract, the weight's supposed to be 135, nothing over. If somebody if I go 20% over, if I go 1 pound over, you get 20% of my purse. If I go 2 pounds over, 30%, and vice versa, they are planning to come in over. And especially if they got the finances or the financial backing to give you that $50,000. So you drank yourself, but now they're going to hydrate bigger. And they're going to be running at a different level than you because they didn't bring themselves down to the same level as you. So that's all a game. So I said, okay, if y'all going to put in where y'all could come in 138, what are y'all going to hydrate to? Give us a number. I just asked them for a number. I didn't put a ceiling on them.
So you want a hydration limit. Like, okay, we're going to come at 138, but we won't go above 155.
Right. I said I will give y'all 20 pounds to rehydrate. I said I will give y'all 18 pounds to rehydrate of y'all weight that y'all step on. They don't want to agree to that. So how much y'all want to weigh? 170? Like, this is fair is fair. Business is business. The contract is the business. The contract is the business, and they don't want to put it in paper. They don't want to put it in contract.
But your last screenshot says that you, I mean, I'm assuming you in the blue because it also says I told Eric, which means Gomez. So it seems like you've agreed, you and he and his father agreed to everything. What's the problem now?
His son being low.
Listen, no. He's agreeing on text, but his paperwork not agreeing. That's what I'm saying. You can say I agree, but when you send the paperwork and the percentage is still there, you never agreed. What did we agree on? The drug testing not in there. We never agreed. Like, come on, put it in there. Let's have a fight. What are you stalling for?
What's your cutoff, Senior? What's your cutoff? Because obviously you manager and trainer, so you know you have to give your son a certain amount of time to get prepared for this fight.
And on top of that, I mean, they're doing their press conferences next week. I don't know where you guys are located, but they're
in San Antonio, right? So you could just make it to Houston.
No, Dallas.
Dallas.
It's 3 hours away.
3 hours away drive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Has there been preliminary conversations of possibly being at the press conference if you can hammer this out?
All the paperwork for all the background stuff is signed out. The only thing, the problem is they don't want to take the percentages out the book. For them to go overweight or get a hydration clause or meet us at 138 if they want to get on the scale at 138. So you should get in contact with them and ask them.
I'm trying, because I told him yesterday you was gonna be on. He should be on too.
Pop. So let me ask you. Because I might have misspoke or misworded it the first time. So let's say they take the percentages out. You guys agree the fight gets made, right? For 135. Day of the weigh and he come in heavy. What happens then? Because the commission is going to determine if he's too heavy, they won't even let him cut. They'll be like, this is the penalty, take it or leave it. Or they might make him cut and you still commit, you still would get some money, but like what would you do then? Because obviously it's, at least from where you guys are standing, it seems like they plan on coming in heavy. Or that is your belief based on the percentages.
Well, what we do is it's strictly business. It's business. The contracted weight is 135. We professionals. So I can't see my mind talking about another professional fighter. Say a contract and he's gonna make 135 and not making it because he's a professional fighter. So I'm not gonna contemplate that he's not gonna be a professional and make it. I'm just saying whoever put that in the paperwork, maybe his team don't believe he can make it. Because as far as Ashton goes, Ashton keep telling me he's gonna make 135. So I don't know if it's his promoter or the network because they telling me Netflix put that in there. So either way, it has to come out, no matter who put that in there.
You was told Netflix put that in there?
No, from Ashton. Ashton dad.
Yeah, I see it here. He said, I believe Netflix the one that put that stipulation on the weight. I was shocked.
See, so we both agreed to 135.
Why would Netflix?
Same thing I said.
Why would Netflix be getting involved in fighter contracts and weight?
And no offense, but it ain't like y'all the main event. You get what I'm saying? Like, if y'all was the money, you feel me? Because Netflix putting the money up for them. But you know, y'all just on the undercard. It's a great fight, you know, but yeah, that seems a bit maybe.
We just want a fair fight, y'all. We just want a fair fight. That's it. And after them, we like to fight Keyshawn because he asked for the fight at the end of the year. So that's our plans. And all we want is a fair fight. Everybody to back up what they say, and hopefully we could fight Shakur after Keyshawn. That's the role we seeing because they told them about Keyshawn fighting Zapata. Shakur fighting Zapata at the end of the year. So why can't us and Keyshawn be on it? But we got this person ahead of us. So give us a fair fight. So on to the next one. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. Y'all talk them.
Is there a backup plan? Is there a backup plan? Because obviously you said we fighting on that date regardless.
Yeah. Remember, we got to fight 4 times a year. So regardless, we fight in July via Golden Boy, whether this fight or another one. And 3 months after that, we fight. And in 3 months. See, so we don't need to fight. We giving him the fight. We giving him the opportunity because we ranked number 3 after Frank Martin fight. We ranked number 2, so we giving the young man an opportunity. But we're not gonna allow him to cheat us.
Damn,
But,
you just overlooking Frank, huh, Pops? You say he ain't got no chance.
No, he said after Frank, they'll be number 2. Regardless if he win or lose, they move up.
Whether Tank or Frank, one of them gonna lose, and we move up.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying.
But go ahead.
Well, I love that you want this fight and that you're trying to make this fight, you know. But I did hear your father say, Keyshawn said he wants it at the end of the year. So did you and Keyshawn have a heart-to-heart? And because he's fighting, I don't know who he's fighting. He's fighting somebody named Moderno. He could have been fighting you.
Is Dr. Sylve?
With Keyshawn?
Okay.
I don't know. Keyshawn, he kind of been like, I don't know. I just feel like it would be a good fight because, you know, he stepped to Oscar saying he wanted to fight. So I feel like that would be a good fight. You know, they said at the end of the year. And I feel like that's a fight, you know, fans want to see. I don't know the guy he fighting. I didn't even know he was fighting. When he fighting?
July 6th.
He's on
Shakur card.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. So I feel like that would just be a good fight. And, you know, Keyshawn ain't been talking a lot of trash. So, you know, I might give him the fight since he's been a little humble, you know.
So wait, because Canelo did that. Is it better to come at Floyd Schofield humbly, or should people club a lane you?
See, the thing is,
Hold on.
no, let me answer that real quick. It's like,
Damn,
Pop's like, hold on.
Pops, let him answer. Let him speak from the heart.
No, because it's two. That's a setup question. Because it's two different things. He's always humble, but I'm the rah one. So if they come in the wrong way, they got
but that ain't what we asking. Like Canelo said that David can't get the fight because he been disrespectful, and he said that about other guys. So
and he gave the fight to Jaime because Jaime was a respectable,
was a respectful, humble guy.
Yeah.
So that's what we asking, to make a fight with Floyd Schofield Jr. Does a fighter have to come at him respectfully, or can he be talking some shit and then we could prove it in the ring?
see, the thing is with that, it's kind of tricky because when you come at me respectable, I'll show you respect, and then I take it as, you know, this just a sport, and you know, we just
It's
two
business.
fighters giving the
Right.
fans. Yeah, but when you come at me crazy, I feel like they get the Kid Austin image and the smile. They get it twisted because at the end of the day, I'm still a fighter. I've been through a lot, and I feel like they let the image get to them. So when they disrespect me, it's kind of like I still want the fight, but now it's personal. Now it's like, okay, now I'm gonna make an example out of you.
Y'all see what Ashton, if they don't run.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ashton already made his bet. Now he gotta land it because now he was being a little disrespectful. So when the fight do get made, he got paid for what he said.
I mean, he got some pop though.
He do.
Pop for what?
He's not like a little power. I mean, because he heavy.
For who?
Look, I love Floyd Jr. He keep it real. Senior be like, man,
No,
he ain't
no,
shit.
no.
Senior like, he ain't shit. Floyd, nah, he got some pop. He got some pop.
Like if he was fighting me,
If he's
fighting,
knocking out people that get knocked out
Yeah.
5 other times after him,
Yeah.
what is he ranging the pop
you
on?
got to look at his box rate. Like the
Like,
people he was fighting knocked out,
pop
they've been
the
knocked
who?
out. Like I swear to God, I've seen some dude knocked out like 30 times.
Right, so who is he knocking
said
out? So
third.
people be ranking.
You
He's
see,
not fighting. He's not fighting no cab driver.
'Cause-
He's fighting somebody that trained his whole life. He never fought nobody like Floyd.
You-
We seen a million of him.
You don't know.
He too slow, and you know that, Ness. What you think we gonna stand there and wait for him to throw anything?
You'll know he got popped
Come on now, that boy
when
too
he get in
damn
the ring
slow.
with me. When he throw his best shot, I eat it. And I'm looking dead at him. That's when you know if he got popped or not.
He don't got no
To be
damn
clear,
pop.
you
He
guys-
don't
What?
got him.
We wait.
to be clear, you guys have never shared the ring sparring wise, right? You and Ashton?
Nah, I went to his gym like 2 years ago.
And beat
but-
up everybody, and
Yeah,
he just
but-
happened not to be there that day.
Yeah, his dad was there though. His dad was there. His dad know better. I think his dad just money hungry. To be honest.
Nah, we ain't gonna disrespect his dad.
Nah, I'm just speaking.
We ain't gonna
That's my
disrespect his
opinion.
dad, son.
That's
We
my
ain't gonna do
opinion.
that. That ain't how I raised you. We ain't gonna disrespect no elder. Pardon me,
That's
y'all.
just
not
my
what we do.
opinion. That's just my opinion.
Nah, his dad. I think
I
his
need you
dad
to
got
now.
an
I need you
answer.
to tell us why you feel that way, Floyd. Why you think he cashing his son
Nah,
out?
we
You think
can't-
it's too early? You think he cashing his son
Now
out?
with disrespect.
I can make it
Nah,
humble.
because he's an elder.
No, I'm not. I'm not speaking on him. I'm speaking on his son. I just feel like, he's the dad. He kind of remind me of my dad. He have a lot of faith in his son, but I just feel like it's too early. His son ain't go through nothing. I mean, like I've been cut. I've had to go through adversity. His son is like spoon fed in the boxing community. I mean, he signed to Jake Paul. Jake Paul doing his thing. But he ain't really done nothing in the sport. I mean,
I want this fight
not to
now.
but who is he?
Really, if he didn't sign to Jake Paul, would y'all be comparing him to a number 2 guy, number 3 guy? And
Because if that was the case,
y'all?
no Mayweather. No
I mean,
Top
he
Rank,
looking
no Golden Boy.
good though, guys. Like it ain't about Jake Paul. Jake Paul just gave him the platform. He's been doing what he needs to do.
So
yeah.
hold on,
Yeah.
do he look better than Mason? Should we not be fighting a Mason over him? How is he compared or jumped over a Mason?
I don't know
Because
that
he
he.
signed to Jake Paul.
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know
the
that
only
he
reason.
is. I don't know that he is, but
Think about that.
No. I don't know that
I
he
mean,
is.
he's-
I don't know that he is.
No,
but
he is over Mason. He's over Mason because Mason just let me explain. This is Mason's first 8-rounder he just had. He had 7 6-rounders. He
That
the
is
one not
true.
ready. The person that you talking about, he already in a 10-rounder. He already locked in a 10-round, and I'm pretty sure in that 10-rounder, he got like a last-minute knockdown. He got like a last-round knockdown, right?
He's not talking about rounds. He's talking about like talent wise.
Like, who would y'all prefer to see him fight talent wise? Mason?
Yeah, but you can't,
Yeah,
you can't,
but-
you can't, you can't assess Mason when he's only fighting 6-rounders.
Hold on, but Shakur said we should fight Mason before we fight him. That's all I'm talking on the last
Shakur just
conversation
putting a
we had.
roadblock. Shakur just putting a roadblock. He just putting a roadblock. You guys are 16-0. You 16-0, right? And De Los Santos was 16-0. So Shakur just putting a roadblock.
You didn't let me finish. My point is, who would the fans prefer to see if it was in a Jake Paul card? The fans don't know this kid. They would prefer to see a Mason and Floyd, a Shakur and Floyd, a Keyshawn and Floyd. How did this guy come into play except he's a Jake Paul fighter? That's all I'm saying.
Nobody's saying
Television,
he
though.
not.
Nah, but Pops.
I'm not saying he's not decent. I'm saying he's skipping a line to fight a number 3 fighter. Like,
Nah.
just we talking boxing, just the rules.
I-
He's skipping the line to fight a number 3 fighter.
Okay.
How can he do that except by with Jake Paul? It's the truth. Who else could skip 20, 18, 19? How is he even ranked? Look at who he fought. Honestly, look who he fought. How is he even ranked with the competition he fought over anybody to be in the top 3, top 4? Come on, let's talk business.
Okay.
Let's talk.
All right. So to answer the last one, in part the same way all these fighters get ranked, the promoters
show
haven't
me
really.
brother. Show me on box like who that made him get up and rank it. No, we're talking business. We're not talking
Yeah, so we
speculation.
talking
Business.
business. If we talking business, where the box rec belt at? You talking sanctioning bodies, sanctioning body rankings. Oh, yeah.
Tell me the rules. How is the ranking done? That's what I'm asking. Not speculation. You tell me since
trying
you're
to tell
judging
you.
it.
I'm
What
trying
is
to
the
tell
ranking?
you.
You can pull it up and read it. You can pull it up and read it. They got bylaws.
I've been
So
to
read the bylaws.
the convention bodies. I've been to the sanctioning body meetings.
Brother, you can read the bylaws. I'm not debating with you. You can read the bylaws and then you can answer the question. How did he skip? Number one, he's not ranked in the WBA.
All right.
He's not ranked in the WBC. He's not ranked there. Hold on. How is he ranked on ESPN? Number 3, number what? And he's not ranked nowhere. That's payment, brother. You can sit there and talk all that you want. That's marketing. Because he got marketing dollars. How is he ranked there and he not ranked nowhere? Our way. And there's bylaws and ranking. It ain't speculation. I'm not here to speculate with you. I'm here to build with you, brother. It's no way that he went up there without money to even be talked about with a number 3.
I ain't gonna lie, he had nobody in the box.
Who did he fight? Look at his box rec. Look at who they fought. It's no way they not ranked.
About, cool,
they not ranked.
But you talking about the fights that ain't realistic right now. How good is Oscar and Bob's relationship? How often are they doing those big fights? So
what are you talking about, Oscar and Bob? What are you talking about, Oscar and Bob? I said the rankings. I'm telling you, how did he get ranked?
Pops, you've been talking for 4 minutes straight. Before you set the rankings, you said that the fans would rather see him fight Keyshawn Davis, a top-ranked fighter. Shakur Stevenson, a top-ranked fighter.
I took the ranking. You want to see the poll? I'm sending the poll to you right now, brother. I don't speculate. If you talk to me, be talking fact. I'm here to talk fact with you.
I'm answering to what you brought up in conversation.
I asked you about the consumer, what the consumer want to see. You're speculating. I got facts.
I'm not speculating. I'm literally saying, how often do we see those two men do business? So for this is a fight. Jake ain't no big promoter.
I got the brother. I got all of them to the table to agree. You're speculating. He talked about Bob Arum. We already cleared that. So what are you talking about? There's open gate if they want to fight. I do good business. You're speculating, brother.
No, I'm not speculating. I guess my conversations with them.
Me that Bob and what happened. I already talked about it. It's gonna happen if Keyshawn and them want it to happen. We already spoke to all the necessary people. So all I'm saying is I'm coming at you with fact. All that is nonsense. I don't do business.
I hear you. I'm just saying to you, to me, those aren't as realistic fights. You know, when I speak to Todd and when I speak to them, they don't mention your son's name.
I'm saying, how did he? I asked you. How did he jump over all these other people and he's not ranked nowhere?
I told you he did.
How?
You just don't hear me.
So like I said, he don't to be mentioned with him, so we gave him the fight. That was the whole purpose of that. He's not ranked nowhere. He's nobody without Jake Paul. That's what we said, and then you got it to all this, and I said, well, how is he ranked?
Hold on. What point you trying to make?
No.
He's not trying to make a.
It's not the point. Your father, before he brought up the rankings, he said the fans would rather see you in the fights with Keyshawn, with Shakur, and with Abdullah. Although that may be the case,
right.
When I'm speaking to the matchmakers at Top Rank, when I'm speaking to Todd the Buff, they're not talking about Floyd Schofield fighting those guys. Like I announced the Shakur card about a month ago because I knew who they was fighting. So when we talking opponents, they talking about Keyshawn going to Norfolk. The names they've mentioned aren't true. So that's why I'm saying all I'm saying is, to me, this is a more realistic fight. I don't think he ranked higher. I don't think that maybe more than Abdullah just because of experience as a pro. But I just feel like right now this is a more realistic fight. That's all. I'm not disagreeing that he ranked higher.
What I'm saying is, if this wasn't realistic when I was getting two networks together and two promotional companies, everybody said this was impossible. So what I'm telling you is that I got covered. You don't have to worry about it. I don't care who you talk there. We wasn't on the Mike Tyson card. They wasn't talking about that, was they? But that don't mean what I was doing in the background. So if I'm telling you what it is what it is. All that other shit is speculation. I'm saying that's covered if Keyshawn and them want to fight. So on to the next thing, like I'm saying on this one. Brother, hold up. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. And I don't disagree with you. I just think we have a problem communicating. I said I don't conduct business like that. I said that's covered. So I said if they want to fight, it's cleared. I covered with two networks. You think covering with two promoters is harder than covering with two networks and promotional companies and all the people involved? That's easy work, Top Rank. They do fights together already. What are you talking about? So it's crazy with the stuff you have the fans believe. That's not true. What's true, if it Keyshawn want to fight next, we inviting him to fight next, and it ain't no problem with his promoters or nothing. We at 1099, we work for ourselves, even Keyshawn. So stop, brother, please. Now on to the next thing. I'm
Hopefully
sorry
those
for
fights
rambling that
happen.
long. We saying it too. We come on, brother. We asking
I
for
want
this
this
one.
fight.
We asking for that one.
I want this
Listen,
fight.
I agree, Nestor.
This is already halfway done. It's a big platform on a big stage. It's already halfway done. I mean, I'm saying halfway because you're saying they only got to take out one thing.
It's 90% done. What you mean halfway done?
Yeah,
I
no,
done
don't be
cleared it up with
speculating.
You know how many?
Stop the speculation.
90%. 90% sounds even better. So are we knocking them out? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Are we knocking them out? Are we schooling them? Let's get to the nitty gritty on the fight. Forget the contracts and all that. We want to know about the fight.
I think it's like I was telling, my friends and my people in the gym, like I give y'all like what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see blood. Y'all want to see guts. Y'all want to see fights. So I feel like, and I'm gonna put on my Instagram probably. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go look through it. Sparring when I first got to Texas, and being a pro, I realized that I got real power. Because you wear 8-ounce gloves and whatnot, and you start to knock people out, so you start to get comfortable, and just you get too comfortable in the ring where you just be like, all right, let me just, I can do what I want basically. So I feel like I'm gonna show y'all, like I got boxing skill. My dad taught me how to box. I think I learned how to fight along the way. So I feel like it's gonna be a boxing clinic, but I'm gonna stop him for sure.
I believe he gonna quit. Cause I know the demon that's coming.
Hopefully his dad throwing the
I'm
top.
gonna show y'all some shit.
Cause like I said, he kind of made it like it's like a funny personal. Like it's like, okay, all right, now I'm gonna have to hurt you.
You guys both started. You guys both started at lower weight classes, but he started lower than you. Do you feel you're the bigger man, even though you started at basically 30 and he started at 122? That didn't last long, though. His next fight was immediately 130.
Yeah, I feel like I got the muscle and the toned body. He fat.
But we not the bigger man. He walk around.
Yeah, he I know he walk around.
He walk around 180 and fight 140, and y'all asking, are we the bigger man? His last fight was at 140.
Yeah.
He don't fight at 135. We taking the risk. We bringing the belt, the ranking, and we fighting a heavy dude.
Do you think?
Come on now, he's the bigger guy.
Do you think he can't make weight, or that was just because it's only been twice? It's only been twice that he hasn't made 35 and he fought at 40, and it seems like those were contracted. And it could be, in this day and age, it's hard to get fights at your weight class. Other than that, it's not like he's been making 136 or 37 or 38. It's always been 134, 132, 135, 132 and a half, 134, 135 and a half, 134. Like he is making the limit when that's the contract from what it looks like on BoxRec. But do you have an impression that he's not going to be able to make it?
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think it was his last fight. He was fighting for a lightweight belt. I don't know how he got the belt. Dude came in. You can look for me. I don't know what he came in. I don't think it was 36.
Yeah. He came in at 40 and dude came in at 35. 34.75.
Exactly. For a lightweight belt. So, and you could look at his Instagram. He get out of shape. And y'all ain't never seen me get out of shape. I'm always, close to my weight. You staying in the gym. He the type of fighter that, I don't know if he party, I don't know his lifestyle, but you could tell he not the type to stay in shape out of camp. So I feel like, and then plus he grew. You could, like you said, he was like 122, then shot to like 130. So he probably had a growth spurt. So I feel like he gonna have a lot of difficulty making the weight. But if he say he can make it, he can make it, and let's just make the fight happen.
I don't think he's gonna have difficulty making the weight. I just think that his side don't believe in him. That's what I totally believe. I believe the ones who sent the contract don't believe he gonna make weight.
Yeah, and if your team is sending a contract like that, that just goes to show you got some undisciplined in you. You're not disciplined.
Right, I think that's what that is, because his dad saying he can make it, he's saying he can make it, we saying let's make it.
But
so
his team saying something
I think
different.
the team is saying something different.
You think it's any possibility that they just trying to pull the A-side shit, like just trying to put you at a disadvantage because it's technically an MVP card, and like, because if y'all think he can make the weight, maybe they just maybe they know Yeah, we can make the weight, but let's put him at a disadvantage type. You know, just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I feel like they think they the A side. But
I think it's two A sides.
yeah, because I ain't no B side. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no B side. And I ain't gonna be treated like no B side. I'm the one with the belt and the higher ranking. So technically I'm the A side, but A side, B side, in reality don't matter because we seen a bunch of A sides get beat.
I heard your father say.
It is what it is, but we don't know.
Go ahead, Senior, if you can finish.
Well, go ahead. I think we got a delay, but go ahead.
Yeah, there is a delay. I said I heard your father say that, you know, you guys are fighting regardless on the 20th, but I wanted to know for you.
July.
For you, yeah, July 20th regardless. I mean, excuse me, in July y'all fighting regardless because you have a date. But for you, is there any level of importance to be on this card because Mike's on it? Like, as a boxer, do you care, or you at the point where, like, this is my career, I could care what undercard I'm on? Is it more about the fight and the terms and things like that, or does being on a Mike Tyson undercard matter to you for your legacy and your history and your own personal memories?
Don't get me wrong, I love Mike and I love the fact that he's doing this, but in reality, I don't need this card because one, if we speaking like real stuff, like just like no disrespect, this is a joke. So technically, you know, I'm not like fanboying over the card, like, oh my God, I'm on a Jake Paul Mike Tyson undercard, you know, because there'll be plenty of big cards that I'll be on. You know, Ryan just beat Devin Haney, so you know, I get on a card, that'll be a big fight, whoever he fights next.
Right.
So I don't need this card. Like, and then looking at the rankings, if I wanted to, if we could make the fight happen, I could have fought Zepeda. I could have fought someone totally different. So I don't need this card. But the fact that it has a bunch of eyes, I think that's the only thing that, like,
Golden Boy won.
Yeah, Golden Boy wants.
That's what
they don't want who just push me over to
the
that.
eyes that
to
want.
that
So
side,
we doing it for our team.
I think they got the right idea though, Senior. I think that there are gonna be too many. I mean, they're projecting. Didn't you say from 17 to 20 million?
I mean, I would say. I mean, that's only 10% of their subscription.
That's a lot of eyeballs, man. And it's free, guys. It's not a pay-per-view. It's like part of your subscription.
And, like, they've literally already started promoting it. Like, if you have Netflix, you're already getting that promotion.
Brother, let me tell you this, because we always been like we Schofields. We help those who help us, y'all. It is a Netflix thing. It will have 17 million eyes, but it also will be a documentary. It will be a movie. All that you're not eating off. You're not getting no percentage off of none of that. So it's more that come with that you're not eating. We're gonna give you this change, and that's what you taking. But you want to go because the eyes, because your team wants you to be the poster man, the ride. But come on, it ain't proper business, but we going with it. But give us at least a fair fight. We're going to be cheated on that too. So we not against none of that. We will whip this man ass and show y'all. It's no problem. So we could go on to the next one. But it don't bother us if we win that card. We're going to have bigger fights. This is the future of boxing. You know how many huge fights we're going to have, how much money? This don't bother us. But let me tell y'all, it's so much back cash that we won't eat off of that we can't even touch. We can't even acknowledge. So we will want to be on the card, but we don't care if we lose it. It ain't like we eating off the whole plate. So that's all I'm saying. If he want to fight us, let's fight. All this other bullshit, it ain't that great for him to be acting like it's all sunny out there.
And yeah, the thing is, I think you got to twist it, because if I'm willing to fight Shakur, all these other fighters, he ain't nowhere damn near Shakur. So
nah, and I wasn't saying that, but like, all I'm saying was all three names, you know, already had fights scheduled, so it literally wasn't realistic for me to happen next. You know, y'all already got an offer for this, this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all want to fight in July? They already fighting other people in July. You got an offer from this guy to fight in July. You ain't got one from them to fight in July. So that's all I was saying. I'm not doubting that you want to step in there with them, and I wasn't saying that that H2O is ranked above them. I just feel like for July, this is the best fight to make. For you in July, to me, this is the best fight you can make.
But besides this opponent, we supposed to be fighting a former champion.
We was trying to get your boy in the ring, by the way.
They
Javier?
just like
Javier?
a step backwards.
You was trying to get Javier. What happened?
You was trying to be doing. They were saying
Javier.
They're saying Javier couldn't make 135. So we were trying to agree to a weight thing. So we was going for a champion. We wasn't going for like a YouTuber. But we stepping back because of it.
Wait, you called him a YouTuber? Wait.
Come on.
Did you just call Ashton a YouTuber?
He started his career in Mexico. Come on.
Compared to a former champion, compared to a 2-time, 3-time world champion, Ashton comparing. Come on, let's be
I
fair
think
to the
Javier
champion.
was a one-time, if we're not mistaken.
One time.
He won one time.
Right, I ain't talking about Javier. I'm not just talking about Javier.
Okay.
I'm talking about we beat out to other champions, like 3-time champions. So I want to see my son go against these champions. Him fighting somebody with 12 fights, man, we done passed that already, y'all. But we're gonna go backwards because of it, because the world want to see it, I guess. But for us, I want to fight champions.
And it's no disrespect to Ashton. I mean, yeah, it is.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it is.
No, it's not disrespect to him.
But
not
it's just like he got skill, but he don't got the skill where it's like, you know, I'm trying to put it without trying to sound disrespectful, because I want to say how it is.
Yeah, he don't got nothing that you haven't seen.
Yeah, he don't got nothing I ain't seen.
No, you haven't dealt with.
Like I said, I've been in camp with all these champions, and like we know he ain't got none Shakur got or Devin. You know, none of these fighters.
Or Sean or any of them. He want to go to big fighters. We seen him in there with Sean Paul when he was 16. So at 145. So we know this boy been big. So come on, we know what we facing, but we gonna break him down. He got his ass in trouble.
His dad and him, they need to sign a contract. All we asking for is drug test, 35. We got the fight done. That's easy. We like 95%.
That is easy, man. That is easy, and that is fair. You know, fighting at the weight you claim you fight at, where you claim you got a belt at, you ain't asking for much. Asking for VADA, there's nothing wrong with that, especially with Ryan Garcia just testing positive. But I do want to spice things up. Dad, let Junior answer first.
Message to chill out.
During this conversation, from the very beginning of you jumping on, there's been a lot of mention of Ashton coming in overweight. But throughout the conversation, you did say Ryan beat Devin, so I could get on a big undercard with him. How do you feel about everything that took place? He came in 3 pounds, 0.2 ounces overweight. Now there's ostarine in his system. He failed 2 drug tests, the 19th and the 20th. Your thoughts?
The only thing that I say,
they still testing.
Oh yeah, they still testing apparently, but the only thing I say, Ryan was kind of
correct, because you don't want to get sued by nobody for defamation of character.
Oh yeah, I'll be
so you gotta be political.
But I think it's Ryan. That was a little bogus to like say you're meeting at a weight and not come in on the weight. That's like, that ain't boxing. Like, nobody do. As you could tell, he got the money to get at 1.5. He didn't care. Boxing is supposed to be both of y'all on a fair playing field.
When he did that weight thing, what did I say to you? As soon as he did that 1 point.
Oh yeah, my dad was saying that he did that to get an advantage. I was like, bro, nah, he probably just couldn't. He probably just too big, couldn't make the weight. But I will say Ryan was smart doing that little crazy thing. That was smart. But I just feel like Ryan was just too big for Haney.
But they asked you what about the cheating part? If allegedly that happened, is that fair in boxing?
Hell no.
Allegedly.
I mean, like Shakur said on one of them tweets, you might got to get that back outside of boxing. Brother tried to kill you. I mean, I can't. If he did do that, I can't respect no fighter that did that. And I feel like if he did do that, they need to return Devin's loss, overturn it. But if Ryan didn't do it and he still didn't beat Devin fair and square to me because he came in overweight. So you never know. I don't know. It's like 50-50 with me. No.
Dad?
Dad, what? What do you ask?
You gotta answer the question.
Oh, I want your thoughts. How do you feel? Because you're the manager trainer, you know, how do you feel about a fighter coming in 3.2 overweight, also having, you know, things in their system? I mean, Ashton could do this.
That's what I'm dealing with now. Y'all said put body style testing in it. I think that should go across the board in boxing. Fair is fair because you're already risking your life in it. Any advantage is cheating.
Just curious.
Let's be fair and square. Let's do things.
Just because I know what it costs, who paying for it?
We'll pay for it.
Yeah,
But look, when it come to health, I think both parties should pay 50-50. This is their health. Like, why would they argue with that? You want the other man to cheat? I don't get that part. So I think both fighters should 50-50 pay for the testing.
Again, I was just asking because in some cases, you know, it's one side paying for it. It's the promoter. And again, I know how expensive it is. So
aren't they giving out $15,000 deals now?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure last time we interviewed, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. 15, 20,000 ain't, you know, that.
Look.
Now you talking times 2, that's 40K.
For sure. It's a lot.
So, like I said, we somebody leaked out that we can pay after everything else $125,000 we take home. So is that too much for y'all for your health?
Nah.
I mean, because if you got insurance, you possibly got insurance. If you got real good insurance, you can run that type of stuff through it. So I don't know if they doing business and have their structure set up, but we have our setup where we can run that through our medical companies and stuff like that to get it clear. Because we pay them every month for these services. Anyway. So I think we should pay 50-50 because health is important.
Follow-up question on the weight from the father first. Would you pull Floyd off the card July 20th if Ashton came in 138.2?
I believe that we manifest whatever we believe. Whatever you put in your mind, you manifest. So I'm not manifesting that man not professional gonna make 135. I believe Ashton gonna make 135, and we're gonna have a great fight.
Well, I want
because
you to
he got plenty of time. He got 9 weeks.
I want you to put yourself in the predicament of the Haneys, though, because that's what we're still talking about. Ryan came in overweight. Would you have pulled Schofield at that moment?
I told Floyd when they did that and he gave 500,000 before they shake, I said I wouldn't have took the fight. Said that's an advantage. So I told him from the gate I wouldn't have took it. Now it's different what you come over. Are you coming over 135.4 or are you coming 138.2? Now there's a difference. Did you try to make the weight? So I'm hoping he will be professional and I manifest and he will make 135 because him and his dad both keep telling me he's
but I
make
want you.
What I'm saying now, like if y'all
okay. And what about Floyd as the fighter? Would you argue with your dad if he's like, nah, son, we ain't doing this. He too overweight. Nah, I got it, Dad. Or would you just how would you take it? Again, keep in mind what happened to Devin.
Yeah, you know me. I would have probably. I ain't gonna lie, just being honest. I would have probably talked to my dad, like, yo, like, let me do this. But at the end of the day, my dad got my best interest at heart. So it would have probably been a long discussion. But if it would have came down to where he wasn't budging, I would have listened. But I'm a fighter at the end of the day. So like I said, I don't care if you come in 145 on the scale. At the end of the day, I'm a warrior. We're gonna get the fans what they came to see. It is nice to be on a fair playing ground, but if you felt like you needed to come in heavier, that's on you. And I'm saying now, if they feel like truthfully they can't make 135.0, let's fight at the catch weight. Let's fight at 140. It's not too late to change your mind.
That's why I want to take it, because we gave them plenty of time to go to a different weight. One fight 137, one fight at 140. So we get on that scale and make 135 after going through all that to make it. And you don't make it, and we gave you the option to go heavier. Why should I take the fight then? Now you disrespected me.
Absolutely.
So that's why I just.
And you disrespecting boxing. You're not making.
Totally agree with y'all.
I'm curious, and it's funny because I feel like for what we saw Ryan do, we've already seen other fighters, and we saw it this past weekend on the Canelo undercard. Jesse Magdaleno came in 3 pounds over. My man's had love handles on him. Like you knew that was strategic. All right, cool.
I see.
This dude got a huge height and reach advantage on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want people to get away from the sport. But you said you make 35 easy. I'm just curious, and I don't know if we've ever asked you before. Do you guys have or use a nutritionist, a chef of any sort?
Yeah, I get meal prep, all that stuff, and it's not just about that because you could be on meal prep and still BSing. I mean, at the end of the day, I won't say I'm the like most greatest, most disciplined fighter, but I take my weight serious because at the end of the day, weight cutting is a dangerous thing. It's probably just as dangerous as the fight. So I do what I gotta do in camp. My dad be on me about drinking my gallon of water, and that's how I continue to make the weight easy. I mean, I ain't growing but so much. I ain't growing but so much, and I ain't, soon I'm gonna get my grown man body.
So
but as
y'all
of
water
right now,
load. Y'all
I'm
water
making the
load.
weight easy. Truthfully, that's pretty much how it works, but it's also about diet.
We also got a dietitian. We have a whole team. It's a science.
No, for sure.
I mean, he got to take his body compositions. Yeah, down to the oxygen levels. So everything is a science when cutting the weight. He got a dietitian that do his numbers. Then he got a milk.
Yeah, I just love to hear that. Obviously, you taking it that serious. Having a dietitian, having the meal prep, and still drinking your water. I love that because a lot of fighters, they go to old school and spit in cups and shit. So no, drink that water for sure.
So I wanted to give you an opportunity to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I was just saying that everybody think cutting weight just about wearing a sauna suit, and that ain't it.
No, for sure.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to give me your true thoughts, son first, on Shakur's opponent, because this guy's 12-1. And the argument between the both of you was you not ready. How the fuck is this guy ready who just lost to Frank with less fights than you? Just asking for a friend.
That was funny, just asking for a friend. But I feel like Shakur, nobody wanted to step up to the plate, so Shakur had to get what he had to get, to stay sharp. And it's good that he getting this fight, to provide for his family.
But what do you mean nobody wanted to step up to the plate?
Frank. It wasn't.
Did the offer get sent to you? What do you mean nobody stepped up
like
to the
nobody
plate?
was.
No, I tell him.
Yeah, you tell him.
What were you trying to say though?
I was gonna say.
What's going on over there?
But what's happening is he loves Shakur. Shakur is like, and I'm keeping it real, is like when I was younger, what Mike Tyson was to us. So he always had a goal to fight Shakur, to beat Shakur, to beat his idol, not out of disrespect, but since a kid. So I think the only one who could beat Shakur is Floyd because he studied Shakur so much.
I'm like,
but besides that, Shakur is one of the greatest boxers out right now, and I think in history, and we want to challenge ourselves. So I believe after Shakur, the rest is easy. Then it's like a bank robbery. It's just all cash. Shakur is the only threat. And Shakur opponent, we only wanted to fight Shakur so Shakur could feed his family because nobody was giving Shakur a fight to produce. That's why we answered Shakur message to us. But we don't got no problem with Shakur. We want to fight Shakur whenever he's ready.
I mean, yeah, Shakur ain't call out this guy. He been calling out Tank, Devin,
right.
Everybody. So this is the fight he had to settle with. We can't blame him. He didn't.
But my question is, why would he not send an offer to you? He's telling you not ready. You telling him De Los Santos had the same amount of fights as me, and now he turns around and fights a dude with less fights. Why didn't y'all get an offer?
No, let me be politically correct. Shakur did contact, but we already had the agreement or working agreement with Ashton in it. And we already did with the networks, and Shakur was saying he can for July 6th.
no, senior, no. Why did you turn down a
Oh,
title
no.
shot?
You let me talk.
You turned down a WBC title shot to fight
I didn't.
Ashton?
You didn't let me. I didn't. You didn't let me finish telling you. Oh my God. So he asked us, could we fight July 6th? But we already had Netflix in the zone agreeing, lawyers, paperwork. So you can't just say that's bad. And no, you know what? We're going over here now. Because we had so many lawyers, so many promoters iron out this deal that they was sending the deal to Ashton when Shakur contact. And so we said, Shakur, we can't fight you July 6th because we already got this one happening with the 20th. Because Oscar and them wouldn't let us turn it because they had too much lawyers, too much expense that we would have had to pick up that they paid if we turned around and decided to go with Shakur. And Oscar said, y'all fighting anyway for the WBA title in a year. Why are you going to run over there and ruin this fight with networks where we could work out a deal with Netflix for you to get a show, a movie, or anything? So that's why the position wasn't right, but we said we would fight Shakur next. That's why I'm telling you, we'll fight on Shakur. It's already in place.
I gotta hear Floyd.
Right, and
Floyd.
they said they already gave.
I gotta hear you, Floyd. Hold on. We talking about fighting your idol on ESPN for the WBC belt. Like, how did you take that? And how are you bouncing back from not taking that fight? Because obviously it's a title shot.
Well, can you guys clarify that it would have been a
Of course.
Well,
he defending his belt now. What you mean?
Yeah, no, I know, but
No, they didn't send.
He's not in the top 15 in the
No,
WBC.
They didn't send no contract. Yeah. That was in no contract, and they sent a call to one of their guys.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And they asked, and it was like, we already in contract going over here with these people. We can't do that right now. So that's all that was. It ain't like we don't want to fight them, but business is business. You got to understand business. You can't do nothing like that against a Netflix and think you're going to get a movie with them. That's just not going to work. So we have to think the long term. Yes, Shakur, if he would have gave us time, we would have did it if we didn't know about these dudes. We've been asking to fight them forever. They just had the wrong time, and once their opponent fell out, then they decided to give us a fight, but it was too late.
I'll give y'all the little exclusive. They said we can make the fight happen in October.
In October. So we said we'll fight Keyshawn next if y'all want us to fight your boy. And then October we fight y'all. That's why I said it's in place already.
But
we just gotta get past this dude now.
But this is hopefully that's still the case, both Floyds, because obviously this is Shakur's last fight. So Top Rank really can't offer you that if he leaves. Like today's show was him discussing on social media whether or not he should sign the PBC to get the Tank fight. So as a manager, I want to ask you, do you believe if Shakur signs to the PBC, he will get the Tank fight?
I believe that I can't talk on his manager's business, but I believe he's in bed with Top Rank. And so he got to keep certain things in place. But even if Shakur don't stay with Top Rank, I think Shakur just going to do fight deals. And why wouldn't he want to go and do business with Golden Boy, who throw the most fights and got big bank? So I think he's going to fight. I would advise Shakur to fight with all promoters.
Yeah, be a free agent.
You your own brand. Do 2 fights here, 2 fights there. Why not do that? So that's what I'm saying. But this on Shakur, this is the last one with him and Bob Arum. That give him the freedom to fight us in October. He has 100%. So if he say October, we believe him.
He the one who gave us that.
What's the one we're gonna do? Go against his word?
Question for you though, Pops. And obviously this shit political, and that's what I was saying that's what I was trying to say, that a lot of these rankings got to do with who you deal with and how good the promoter relationship is with the sanctioning bodies and things like that. But that being said, your son's obviously ranked very high in the WBA, ranked number 3. He's not ranked in the WBC. Is that gonna change soon? Because obviously, in order for Shakur to defend his title, it has to be against somebody in the rankings. So, have you guys spoke to Mauricio, Jill, anybody over there at the WBC? Have you guys been in contact, perhaps?
Why would we go to them? I got the product.
Shakur's the one
Hold
saying
up. Business wise, the belt only get a percentage of what they make. So why would I go to them, the campaign to them? Mind you, we hold a belt with the WBC already, a smaller belt. People don't realize that it's on his box rank that he holds a smaller belt with the WBC. It ain't on us that the WBC don't want to acknowledge him. That's on them. And maybe because we was going against Devin at that time. Remember when we was going against Devin, when we was holding the belt for WBC, suddenly we not ranked with them. Although we hold the belt because they was back in Devin. So I don't know why the politics with the WBC pushed us down. That's on them. But my son fight 4 times a year for the last 3 years. He's the hardest working boxer. We ranked because we worked for it. Nobody gave it. Nobody brought it for us. We was ranked before we got to Golden Boy. So it's like, we've been pushing through. We fight, we grind, we earn ours. So I don't know about the politics of it. This one buy, let them buy. At the end of the day, belts don't mean nothing.
And
for legacy.
And if they don't want us, if Shakur don't want to put his belt on the line, he don't got to. It's the name.
No, for sure.
It's not about the title. No, I'll get titles down the road.
I'm just saying.
Your belts is percentages. That's 3% out of your purse. You have each belt you have, and you making $5 million, and you giving each one of them 3%, and I got to go ask you for your belt.
Well, that's all what you negotiate. Because a lot of people ain't paying that percent. But again, I was just asking because
it's still coming out of your purse.
For sure, I was just asking because of the rules. He won the belt as a vacant belt. He got to make 2 mandatory defenses. This will be his first one. Then he's supposed to make another one. Again, it ain't impossible to get him in the rankings. We've been to these conventions, and we see the process, and it's like a lot of times it's just having a voice. All it is having a voice. If you got a voice there for you, shit, you good. You good. Because a lot of times, it ain't no representatives. And then it's like, oh, well, cool. We're going to move this guy up in the rankings.
Yeah.
Few more before we let you go. Don't want you to get too
desperate.
We
never went, so
I got Lowe's Nose Boxing, New York City. What's up, champ? Being that you are a young, hungry lion calling out Shakur, who is more accomplished, how do you feel about Keyshawn calling out Teofimo Lopez, who, like Shakur, is more accomplished, and how do you see that fight going? T.O. Keyshawn.
I feel like Keyshawn doing what he's supposed to do. Teofimo Lopez, he got a belt. He's a champion. He's recognized. And Keyshawn trying to get that fight to, show that he's, better than Teo. Same thing I'm trying to do with me. It's all about proving who you want to prove to that you're the best. If want to be like, I want to fight Tyson Fury, or y'all say that I'm not supposed to fight Tyson Fury. If I feel like that's who I need to fight.
And you in that weight category.
Yeah. If that's who I need to fight to show that I'm, better than him, it is what it is. It's all about taking risks. And I feel like that's what Keyshawn doing with Teofimo. He's wanting to take that risk to show that he's better than him. And plus they got a little stuff, whatever they got going on, so that, makes it even a little more competitive.
Word. They say one of his trainers smacked his pop. So that shit personal.
I got Rocky Rodriguez. Rocky from Florida.
Hold on. Yeah, y'all ain't hear that?
Who smacked Tupac? No, what happened?
Yeah.
Who smacked Tupac? Or what did you say?
T.O. Senior got smacked by one of Keyshawn's former trainers.
K. Karoma allegedly smacked T.O. Senior for saying the M-bomb.
Right.
I don't know why. It was sparring. I don't know if it got heated, but yeah, that's how it went down. So obviously there's a history there. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to ask you about that.
Hey, Floyd Senior, did you just hold on? Did you just ask your son you gonna let him smack me? Cause I'm reading lips here. It's on a delay.
I'm happy. Listen,
I'm going to jail.
Listen, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and people can look my record up online. I'm sorry, I'm recovered, I'm healed, I'm a better version, but it's online that I'm a gun carrier, I shoot, come on, I'm no angel. So nobody can smack me and think they're gonna breathe long. I'm sorry, because it's self-defense. As soon as you put your hands on me, what you think that the goon's gonna do? That's saying it right there.
Just make sure you're in a state that got self-defense.
Texas.
Now I know they in Texas now, but make sure you in a state that got
Well,
self-defense.
Yeah.
No, hey, we don't care if it's in it. We're not trying to do it the legal way. We don't give a damn. I'm from the street. And this is a $1 billion product. This is a $1 billion product. Listen, I used to hustle for my block out there, and we was willing to shoot on our block, just for our little corner. This is my $1 billion product and my son. So you don't think I would have the army ready to go down for him? So nobody putting their hand like that on nobody here. We're gonna keep it business, and we're gonna be men here. But I'm from the street. I have a record online, and I'm cleaning up my life. And my son is my son. So nobody out there even think that shit, because you would not breathe. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about their thing. And my son, man, there's no discussion. He will beat the shit out of anybody.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
lie. On me.
And it's not because I wasn't, grew up around that environment where he's from. But at the end of the day, you put your hands on my dad. You gotta be bold. For you to put your hands on my father, I might have to be like, all right, he got something wrong with him, but it'll be a problem. Teo need to take that fight then if that's the case. I can let that slide.
Let's keep
We
it
don't know
boxing,
what happened
man.
between. We don't get that energy.
Let's keep it boxing then. If that fight happens in December, let's say it happens in December. Keyshawn already got a fight in July. That fight happens in December. At obviously 140 for Teo's belt. How y'all see it playing out? I want both of y'all thoughts.
I feel like Keyshawn could pull it off. We don't know. That's definitely a 50-50 fight. We don't know which Teofimo going to show up that night. But in my opinion, if I had to say, I would feel like Keyshawn's more hungry because,
You would give it 50-50?
I mean, I'm giving it 50-50, but I'm just speaking on why I think Keyshawn will have more will, because Teofimo, he already made millions. He already had been undisputed. So he technically don't really got nothing to lose. He already lost. He already had a fight where people thought he lost again. So I just feel like it'll come down to the hunger in that fight, and I think the edge will go to Keyshawn. But it's a 50-50 fight. We don't know.
I got Candy Slim. Your thoughts on fighting Andy Cruz, a two-time Olympic gold medalist who Eddie Hearn says wants all the smoke if you can't get any of the other guys?
If that fight presented itself, yeah, I'll take the fight, and I'll show what Keyshawn what we're supposed to do. Yeah, but I feel like, unless we get onto the zone, but maybe that's a fight for next year. Once.
You said unless y'all get on the zone.
No, I think they're gonna save him for when they work out. Golden Boy work out a contract where we fighting at the main event on the zone.
Okay.
So when we work out a fight deal via Golden Boy, I think they're gonna say that for one of their main event fights, since that's one of their fighters in that division. That's big.
I'm just curious because obviously fighting under Golden Boy, you guys fight on the zone. And the zone has been a big partner with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. And he's been putting on great boxing events. August 3rd, we're having the first one here in America. And it's a phenomenal one. That card is stacked. We're excited for it. I'm just curious, would there be any interest on your guys' behalf to do business with His Excellency, whether it be here in America or abroad?
Shout out, Junior.
The Young Excellency, the gentleman done sent us like 3 offers already. He done reached out to us 3 times already. He done asked us to come in. Yeah, he asked us to come in.
Nah,
Senior. They offered us a lot of money.
Wait. Come on, chill. Wait. You didn't take the Shakur Dream fight.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. We ain't even gonna have these people.
I just need to know the names.
You know why we did.
3 offers.
But let me tell you.
Who did Turki Al-Sheikh want you to fight? 3 offers. I just need to know the names.
No, not the fighter. Not the fighter. He want Floyd. He offered us like 3 fights. We can fight who we want.
A deal.
He even offered us, fight here one time. We'll give you $500,000 to do 3 minutes. So it ain't like the money haven't been offered, and it's gonna be offered.
But why? So why y'all ain't take
they
it?
even offer me to do one. Cause all money ain't good money. My dad told me
What?
that a long time
Right,
ago.
right. The thing is, the money gonna still, the money's
I
still
mean,
gonna go
Alex
up
Sheik
higher.
seems to be a
But
good
I will say this
guy.
is just this is
He seems to be like a guy that's rooting for the sport of
right, and he's
boxing.
gonna give us a great deal. And
$500,000
he's
for
gonna give
a
us a
fight.
great deal.
Half a
But
million
I
for
will
three
say-
minutes. $500,000 for 3 minutes sounded like an amazing deal, not a
that's
great
why-
deal.
and then for one round, 3 minutes, he was gonna give me 50,000.
Damn,
Like,
so
bro, what? That don't even sound like no.
No, but the thing is, he just giving gifts. He's giving gifts. He liked Floyd. He already said it. He even sent James Kirkland here to try to work out a deal for us to go out there with them. We gonna work a deal, but we still building this platform. We
Pops,
can't
you
get
playing
boxing so
hardball.
much,
You playing
but we still
hardball. I
let the
see
Golden
you,
Boy-
Pops.
Yeah, we're gonna work out that money, but he already could put the money out there. He made it very known.
So
So
you
it's only a matter of time.
you talking to Turkey Atlas Sheik. Did you act? Because I see a lot of fighters asking him, like, Turkey, make
His
this fight.
representative.
They like, His Excellency, can you make this dream fight for me? Did you put in his ear what your dream fight is for your son?
No, his representatives came to us. We don't need to put a dream fight in nobody in. That y'all gotta understand me. I'm manifesting all this. I could care less. I know we billionaires in the future. We already know this, so we're gonna manifest these type of people that saying, "Yo, give us a fight. Let me pay you this." And to them, they don't hear no too much. Like, you know what? That's good money. We'll see you in the future, though. But when we sit down and talk business with them, we're gonna be talking about $100 million deals, fight deals, things like that, because they got the resources. Why would we jump in for one fight if we could build a whole platform with him, a whole line that we could bring fighters through? So that's what I envision with that, but it ain't time yet, because they're not sitting there with 9 figures yet.
Well, all I'm gonna say is
Non-figures.
I don't think his money going anywhere, but he's made it publicly clear that he has some health issues and that he don't know how much longer he gonna be around. So I wouldn't count on because it's him making these fights happen and it's his desire. You feel me? So I don't know that somebody could just like step in and like take his place. The way he's doing it, because he's doing a lot of great things for the sport right now.
Amazing. But we still got more questions.
I'm just
Zeke,
saying we're just gonna build a platform with his company, whether he here or not, is gonna manifest for 100 million.
Zeke says, what's your dream fight and why?
My dream fight.
I want to hear that one.
All right. That's hard to say because my ultimate goal and dream is to be undisputed. So nobody has all the belts at once, so that's hard to say. But I'll probably say Tank because to everybody and a lot of people, he's the most avoided in boxing right now. So if I do what I got to do when I get to that point and take that belt, then I feel like I gain a lot of respect. So I feel like that's my dream fight right there.
That's the same thing for me, Tank. He went on and remember he asked Bernard Hopkins a year ago on video, 2 years ago, a year or two, give me a fight with Tank. And Bernard said Tank might not be ready for the fight. So, Tank is the dream fight, man, and he's going to stop Tank.
That's all about taking risks. Nobody like taking risk in boxing. Everybody be like, oh, you're going to lose. Everybody, you scared to take a loss. Man, we in boxing. You're going to get punched in your face. Some days you might get dropped. You might lose. So what? It's all about the bounce back. It's not about, being scary and ducking fighters. Who want to do that? So we're not in the sport to do that. I mean, you got to make money at the end of the day.
For sure.
I got a question. Do y'all think Devin going to bounce back? Honestly, between us, do y'all think he will be the same?
I hope, man. I hope. It's hard to say though, right? Like that was a lot of punishment. I never seen him take that many right hands. People talking about the left hook, but it was the right hands for me. I hope that mentally too, right? Like, how do you deal with that as a fighter? Like, you in this realm of, like, out his mouth, he said, I was outclassed, but then you're also in that same realm of, I was cheated. So, am I good enough, or was he cheating me? Like, man, it's a fucked up emotional situation mentally.
And that's where the thing is, these fighters, it's like, it's not, if you was cheated, so what? He had to cheat to beat you. You know, that's what he had to do to take the fight. But I feel like as if, you know, the man was just he was a better man that day. You would be crazy to just sit, dwell, get depressed off of a loss. It's boxing. Anything could happen. You could literally go fight a dude who sell ice cream and he can land one lucky punch and you get slept. So I feel like it's just all about, you took the risk. Ryan came out the better man that night. Move on.
I had something to say for Devin. I believe Devin could get it. But one thing when you're getting beat on, like when your jaw's hurting, your real skill is gonna show. And what showed with Devin is grab hold, fall, no parrying, no punches, no angles, no head movement. It's a lot of flaws that wasn't there. That even if the guy cheated, why was he able to land so much? What was the problem there?
I just think he never recovered from that first hook.
And me too. When he felt that first hook, that's when he was like,
I watched Devin get hooked by Floyd. We were the first ones that said about Devin and the hooks in the chin.
And nobody believed me.
Nobody believed us because we've seen this before. But Devin made improvements from the first behind whipping, so to say. So this one, I think he needed this to learn to keep that damn hand up and stop keeping his legs so far away because he can't move in time. And I think they're going to learn that simple, basic mistake. That's how I knew Floyd would beat Devin, because the basic mistakes Devin did when he got cracked, I seen in the gym. So,
and the same thing played out. He got hit, and his mind went everywhere. He couldn't recover in that fight. So, only Devin know. Only Devin will know if he can do it.
I believe in Devin. I think he is, and I believe Devin is one of the greatest still. I believe Devin, every great lose. If you don't lose, you're not going to be one of the greats, because you got to go through that experience to become better. No, Mayweather didn't really fight nobody. Come on now. Y'all know he picked and choose. I'm talking about real fight, and if you're taking risks, you might take a loss. Floyd didn't go fight number 10.
Well, Castillo, they said he lost against Castillo. I never watched that fight, though.
Anyway, I think Devin is going to recover. I just hope Devin mentally understands that all the greats lose. Every single one of them lost to become great. Go through your initiation to become great and come out better and fix that damn hand being there.
Yep.
Follow up, both of you, do you believe the father, and this is a great question for y'all because y'all father's son, should the father be removed, or should a new head trainer be at least brought in for secondary eyes? Junior first. Funny how Senior was going to let him answer first anyway. I seen it on his face. He was giving you to go first.
With me, I feel like Bill, another example, I feel like Bill was just money hungry. They took the 1.5. They didn't think about, Ryan getting an advantage. That's one. And two, Devin was taking so much damage in there where it's like, okay, you got to look at it from the standpoint, because I want to put myself in those shoes. What?
Not if you're going to say something bad. I'm manifesting.
No. I'm just like, if it was my son, I'm throwing in a towel after I seen him get dropped for like the fourth time. Like, it's no reason on why your son that young should be taking that damage. So in a sense, I feel like they do need an assistant trainer for the help, because that was kind of crazy of Bill. You see his son getting there, getting dragged. He don't got the power to do nothing to Ryan. And he's over there just getting beat up on. Like, I feel like that was wrong of Bill. But in my opinion, I feel like
Bill is an elder, so you got to say.
Well, yeah, but I feel like they do need a different set of eyes. Because let's be honest, Bill had Devin since Devin was a kid. Like, they got rid of Floyd Sr., Bill stepped in. But it's like, Bill can't really get him to that next level. Bill taught him.
Hold up. I disagree, y'all.
See, of course he gonna disagree, bro. Why?
Bill, because that's corny.
He said,
Bill
of
got
course
this
he gonna
man to be undisputed with a glass. No disrespect. He got him to be.
Yeah, but it wasn't just Bill, though.
But wait, Bill guided this man to win all the titles strategically. And y'all gonna kick him out because he got a loss?
But look,
he made this boy a millionaire and one loss.
I see what he's saying. I see what you're saying.
But Bill gotta grow too. Y'all gotta allow him to
real
see that
quick,
and grow as a
real
coach
quick
or
in that
is it
scenario.
first?
In that scenario, Junior, you said you would have took the fight, and your father said he wouldn't have. To be clear, they didn't have the choice of making him cut weight. The commission said he was so overweight he couldn't cut any more weight. So it was either take the money and the fight, or the fight's off. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what that decision was like.
Exactly.
But I do know being around them, that when it come to money and when it come to the decisions, Bill looking at Dev, and Bill say Dev the boss. So it's like now in the corner, the fight, that's obviously a different scenario, but I disagree on that because especially like, I'm not saying that they've been to this. Obviously, this was like one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight of the year. But like, they don't need for money, so I don't think that really was like an idea in Bill's head, when it came to the overweight, because it was either, like you said, you wanted to fight. I'm sure Devin wanted to fight, so it's like, shit, you the boss, he the boss. If you say, yo, Pops, I still got him, obviously that's the decision and a conversation y'all got to have, but I'm just saying, you said you would have took the fight too, champ.
The contract was wrong. The contract was wrong.
I mean,
that's why he couldn't just leave like that. Because if he would have got paid the same amount of money, and if that boy didn't make weight and his dad chose the money, they chose the money. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have chose the money. If the contract was right, get my pay, you didn't make it wait on to the next fight, only because it's not fair. It's not fair. Fair is fair. And we in boxing got to implement that. We can't condone that if they're going to keep doing that. Like, people want to keep, give me this. No, 135, 135, 140, 140. It move up if you can't make the weight, because people could die in there.
But to play devil's advocate,
move up if you can't make the weight.
To play devil's advocate, you're literally in that situation where your promoter is saying, well, Floyd, do this for us. Be a team player. We could probably strike a deal for you, get you a movie, get you a documentary. So, Golden Boy obviously is like, come on, Dev, take this fight. Don't blow the show. We got all these tickets. Don't cancel. What about the undercard? Nobody gets paid if Devin cancels the fight.
That's what I'm saying. At that level, I wouldn't.
It's 138. It ain't 130. Whatever. If they was 140, it ain't 141.1. It ain't 141.9. It ain't 141.4. It's actually 3 to close to 4 pounds overweight. That means he's coming with a 10 to 12 pound advantage. No. How y'all doing that? We got a contract. A contract is a contract. We got a contract for a certain weight, and your ass we would have met in another way. It would have been legal, because there ain't no way we going through all this and you don't make your weight. We got a contract. You're not going to breach the contract.
But did y'all see how big Ryan was compared to Devin? Just like his arms? Like, Ryan looked big.
And then he was using steroids on top of that. Allegedly. Now. So now they like, we shouldn't have took it. Common sense, you shouldn't have took it. So anyway, my bad, y'all.
I feel like Ryan wasn't on no steroids. He was big. He was just bigger than Devin.
Getting back to the people, we got Manny from. Do you still got time? You've been on for a minute.
Yeah, we good.
Manny from San Jose,
California. Like another 20 minutes.
Manny from San Jose, California. What's your favorite barbecue spot in Austin? But you from San Antonio, not Austin, right?
Barbecue spot? I'm not from San. I just live here. But Austin is my home. Too. Yeah, Austin's my home. Barbecue spot. You know what's crazy? I don't eat meat like that. So I ain't never had. Yeah,
even
I'm not the one.
Out of camp?
Yeah, I don't eat meat like that.
But
out of camp, I'll probably have like a burger after my fight, because but that's it.
Wow.
But like, I like never, and then I don't leave. That's the bad part. I don't leave my house, so I can never go out and like find a place. But let me see. I've tried brisket once, but I forgot where it was.
You forgot the name of that place that your mom would take you every morning in Austin.
Steiner Ranch.
Steiner Ranch.
Steiner Ranch buffet or something like
That's
that.
That's
a good spot. They got all types of food, but barbecue.
You got barbecue.
You got to put. But I ain't never eat meat like no barbecue meat like that.
You can't answer that.
I got Joshua.
He don't eat barbecue, so that would be rough for him. He don't.
For sure.
Joshua Cabrera. Floyd, you've sparred Giovanni El Cabron Cabrera. Where do you rank his skills, and would you fight him in the ring? He's the guy that fought Pitbull.
He's trying to help somebody. That's good.
That's the fight we were supposed to get. He didn't take the fight.
He didn't take the fight.
No.
Yo, these guys be running, man.
No.
They be running.
Wait.
And as far as
for July, though?
Yeah.
No, not for this fight. It was
a fight before this.
It was supposed to be in Houston, the co-main on Ryan Duarte. But
What?
December.
He awkward. That's all it was when we was just awkward.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean,
it's a lot behind the scenes.
He a humble guy in person, so I ain't gonna crap on him.
Yo,
they turned down the fight. And you'd be surprised how many turned down. From Tevin Farmer, everybody else.
Wait.
Yeah,
You said
who else he had?
Oh, you sent an official contract to Tevin.
No, Tevin said, I'm moving down. He don't want to fight
Yeah, he told us he moving to 30.
He wish us well.
He's taking the belt at 30.
This. He's going to go to 30.
But now he's officially at 35.
So, every champion be talking. Tevin ain't fighting us now. Come on, man. I'm telling you, he ain't fighting us, brother.
Now, if he was to draft up a contract, that would be a good fight. I would take that fight.
That'd be an amazing fight.
Since he had 35.
We'll take that over for Tuna. But I really want to fight Keyshawn, man. I want us to show y'all what we're going to do to Keyshawn. And then Shakur. Since y'all say Shakur and then Tank. Oh, my God. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, we want
I really want Keyshawn. So we can show y'all how easy this going to be.
I got Lil Zudit.
And this is humble. I didn't mean it like that. Disrespect.
Nah, I don't think it's disrespectful to want to challenge the best. Lil Zudit, do you consider yourself still developing, or are you at the point in your career looking for the big title opportunity or a big name like Shakur? A lot of young fighters are feeding on old champions like Linares, but no one wants to fight each other.
I feel like I'm still developing. You know, I'm 21, about to be 22. I find it where, like, in my fights, you know, like I said before, like I get comfortable and, you know, I make those simple mistakes, you know, bringing my hand down because, you know, I'm comfortable in the ring. So, you know, that's stuff I got to learn from too, and not getting over anxious because I'm about to, you know, stop the guy. So there's stuff I can still learn, and there's, you know, stuff I still got to work on. But
so I just got the scoop.
Like I
just got the scoop. Y'all offered Giovanni way less than he made on Top Rank versus Pitbull. And you know, I won't put out the number.
Rank, PBC.
No. Oh, yeah. PBC.
How much you offer? How much we offer them? Ask them that. Yo, we don't even know how much they offer.
That's the crazy part. We didn't care about no offer. We would have been making the same amount of money.
We don't know how much he was offering. Let us know how much you was offering.
I'm going to text you like you text me.
How much you need?
I'm going to text you like you text me, and you tell me if this is true.
Ask him how much you need.
Well, he said that they don't know how much he was offered. Ain't that what you just said, Pops?
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
What I'm saying is, tell us how much he want to make.
I sent it to you. I just cropped out.
And then I go handle the business. All right, so how much do he want?
What do you think he worth?
No. If he feel he worth more, we'll give him more.
After that, his team said, of course we turned it down because, you know, it is low, though. I mean, come on, I ain't fighting Floyd for that. I'm not going to put that out there. I'm not going to say the number, but I ain't fighting you for that.
I agree.
I didn't offer him no $30,000.
Oh, you put it out there. You put it out there. You tried to lowball that man.
I didn't offer him that shit. I didn't try to lowball him because I didn't send the offer.
Yeah, we didn't send
That must
offers.
have came from Golden Boy. Presumably.
Golden Boy out here
But I didn't
wilding
see no
then.
offer. It didn't
Gold-
come from FS Promotions. No. What I'm asking you is to be the middleman. So you talking for FS Promotions now? Ask them how much do they want so we can make the
Yo,
fight.
hey,
And
but
hold
we
on,
ain't no
I
different
wanna
than the
say
sanctioning bodies.
the thing
We
is, that's-
charging that 3% too, Pops, just to let you know. It ain't no different over here. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
The thing is, I want to
Now we
say,
got-
everybody getting it twisted. One, let's just be honest. He ain't worth more than 30,000. That's just my opinion. I don't want to crap on him, but that's just my opinion.
Nah, champ.
Yo, he been on the Earl pay-per-view.
He been co-main on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And he arguably beat Pitbull, who is
No,
now
but
a
I'm
full
saying-
champ.
I'm saying that's just my opinion. From my opinion, what I see, I feel like he ain't worth more than 30,000. But then again, it's not about. At the end of the day, they get so twisted about the money. Yes, it's a risk fighting me, but at the end of the day, you take that risk. You do what you're supposed to do. Then you can call the shots. Then you can call as much money as you want because you know you did what you were supposed to do. Everybody get it twisted. He wasn't going, whatever they offered. I feel like I ain't saying he should have took it. If he felt like he shouldn't have took it, he shouldn't have took it. Maybe he got a big family, people to pay, but it's all about the opportunity. Take the opportunity.
I say fuck that. He shouldn't have took that low either. That's just me personally. But how much do he want to make? Because I didn't know that. They just told us he took the
They said that they're not gonna put a number out there, but that they deal with Golden Boy, and if you feel that wasn't the offer, change it with Golden Boy.
Pops, and to be fair, let's just be.
See, they not gonna give me a number.
Let's just be fair though. Let's just be fair.
Nah, he just said he don't. I mean, he just. Everybody don't do business online, so that's what he said. He said I don't do business online. I deal directly with Golden Boy.
Give him my number. Give him my personal phone number. He could call me and let me know. That's a skit. That's bullcrap. Give him my number. You could call me. We work for ourselves. We contractors under FS Promotion that got a joint venture with Golden Boy and Davies Entertainment. I am the CEO. Tell me what money you want to make.
Pops,
so
but
you
to
talk
be
about
fair,
doing
though,
business online. You brought this up.
To be fair, 30,000 might not even cover his camp expenses. Let's be fair. 30,000 might not even cover his camp expenses.
We was getting paid the same. We was getting paid the same thing. Whatever the fighters get paid, we get paid the same thing.
Yeah, that's
what they think they talk about. They don't. You know how many camps they cover?
Floyd made 30,000 in his last fight.
No, I didn't say that. What I said is what the opponent get. We get the same thing as the opponent. So if he would have took 30,000, because that's when we was making 30,000, we would have got 30,000 too. 3 fights ago. So the bottom line is that's bullcrap. This is business. They don't want to fight. He got my number. If he want to give us an offer,
I sent it to him.
All that other shit is bullcrap. We ain't marketing. Yeah, he want us to market him for free. If they want to fight us, send us an offer.
And
what's the problem?
I mean,
they didn't send us nothing. They didn't counter.
If I was the type of guy to do that, I would show y'all the sparring, and y'all would see for yourselves why he should be getting 30,000.
Nah, these dudes be phony. They live in fake worlds. This ain't possible. You send a counter. If somebody see you $30,000, you get in contact with the fighter, the manager, or whatever.
Yeah, send a counter.
We contractors. They are promoter. They work for us. How are y'all doing business? This shit is fucked up in this era. These dudes is backwards. They want to be slaves. Come on now. Send me an offer, we'll fight you.
We got Flacco 38. Now we seen why JoJo ducked you. You think you get the Cepeda fight?
Hopefully, that's a fight I want. We right there. I think he's above me. I think he's number 1. Yeah, Frank Martin's number 2. So I feel like that'd be a good fight. Plus, we on the same side. I mean, that's a fight that makes sense. That's an easy fight for Golden Boy to make. But we waiting on Panda and Zepeda, to determine if they want the fight or not. But that's a fight I would have liked to have next. But I think they got other plans with Shakur.
Is it worth it?
So
he's in line for Tank.
So is it worth it for y'all? Because y'all both so close to a Tank fight.
To me, it's worth it only because that's another top fighter on Golden Boy supposedly that can get knocked off. So he not in the way.
No, it's worth it because that's the way boxing goes. You're supposed to fight the next guy over you and keep going up and then fight
Until
the
you get the
champion.
belt.
This shit is weird. People want to be number 20 and fight number 3. And it's supposed to be number 3 fight number 2 fight number 1. And, So, yeah, we're going to fight Zepeda if they ever open that up. And it'd probably be for a world title. Because I don't think Tank going to hold that world title on. I think that's going to be vacant soon.
2 more and we're done. We got Toledo Treese, obviously in Ohio. He says, would you fight my guy, Robert Easter? I also think Nahir Albright is a good fight for you right now if you can't get a big name.
I don't know the second name, but Robert Easter, that's like the big bro right
That's
there.
his big brother.
He always DM me, messaging me, giving me words of encouragement. And he, 1, is retired, and 2, y'all can ask him yourself about that sparring. So
yeah, we got him ready for a fight. But these guys be weird.
But like I said, that's the only fighter in boxing that I consider like that's the homie. Robert Easter. He that's a cool dude.
He's a good guy.
Him and AB, Adrian Broner too.
Oh yeah.
But he still owed me my rounds in that sparring.
Nahir Albright is the guy that Keyshawn Davis beat, and then it got overturned because of the drug test testing positive for marijuana.
Oh, okay.
So what that mean?
I didn't see that fight though, so I wouldn't.
No, what that mean? That's the guy that they talking about fighting?
Yeah, well, they asked him would he be interested in.
Keyshawn beat him?
He did beat him, but
and fighting.
it was I don't want to say controversial, but there was something there. It was a good fight. But the last one here is from Octo. What's your thought?
Because I
Go ahead. Didn't you said what?
Huh? I said, didn't they say he rocked Keyshawn or something like that?
Yeah, like I said, there was some
else?
moments. There was some moments in there. There's some people that may even say they thought Albright deserved the win.
See, the thing is, I don't know him, so technically it's not a fight I'm interested in. But if the fight presented itself, sure. But I'll go back, I'll watch the fight. But as of right now, I don't know who that is.
If he kept up with Keyshawn and then knocked Keyshawn out, then that ain't a fight who want to fight us. Because Keyshawn is ass. And I keep telling y'all that. I'm sorry.
How you got on the suit?
Sorry. They said therapy said I need to tone down when I talk.
Don't worry, I got y'all. Y'all want to make sure you calm down.
Keyshawn, I don't believe is on our level. I believe Keyshawn is a C-level fighter. And I believe we are A-level fighter and will hurt Keyshawn.
Is that Albright guy a power puncher?
So I don't think Albright would stand a chance against us. So I really would like to fight the number 1 guy and Tank, since we up there and earned our way to number 2. I'm not looking backwards, because if you look backwards, sometimes you crash into trees. You got to look forward. So I'm not looking in the rearview mirror.
But hold on, but if they was like
Tank,
fight him next,
Shakur,
we would fight him.
But they're not going to be like that. So all these hypotheticals, they not. Or either they're going to overprice themselves, or either they're going to want percentages and wait to come over. It's all that dumb shit.
I gotta go watch that fight now. Y'all saying it was a good fight.
Last
Keyshawn
one.
the bomb. Should have been a good fight.
Last
What's
one.
next?
Last one from Octo. He says, what's your thoughts on JoJo and Jesus Perez and JoJo and his last fights? Do you think the judges made the right decisions?
Well, yeah, with the small guy, the one before, the guy just simply outworked him. And boxing's about punches landed. If we want to, and the dude had ring generalship, so he won the Oscar Duarte. That's what he fought, right? Yeah. That was the right call, because JoJo was taking a lot of unnecessary punishment. I feel like JoJo had his run, and it's time to hang it up. But hey, I told you, boy, it was on.
They told us it was lying.
It was. I was hoping it was gonna be me, but it had to be Duarte. And I mean, JoJo, he had, like I said, he had a good run, but I feel like he should, focus on his kids, and he gave his life to Jesus now, so that's a good thing. So he should just focus on being a dad.
We should just focus on that fight for July 20th. Could y'all call y'all little chubby friend and tell him to change that contract so he can whip his ass so we can go on the bum ass Keyshawn and handle our business? Could you do that for me? Because you've been a good dude. And Juan Guzman will be in the camp with us this camp. So we are going to have fun with the Dominican pride and put an aspect on him the way Dominican people do. So this is going to be amazing.
I love you did the photo shoot with the flag too, man. That was dope. I love that you did that.
Don't pull the traditional Dominican move and miss weight.
Yeah. Dominican, nah. You could tell you discipline. But the last one for me and for all the questions, and thank you guys for your time. Obviously, is Tank was very, I guess, adamant in telling Frank Martin he's not ready. He said, you should have took a little bit more time. You not ready. You need more grooming. Obviously, you got to put yourself in that situation. Frank has a little bit more fights than you. Frank has fought on a higher level than you, right? He fought Michelle Rivera. He fought Artem. You know, do you think Tank will hit you with the same line, like, you don't belong here. It's too soon for you. You a good fighter, but you're stepping into the ring with me, Tank, too soon.
See, the thing is with that, Tank, anybody, they gonna say what they want to say. They gonna say what they gotta say. They're entitled to their opinion. But at the end of the day, it's not about whether you feel I'm ready or not. Frank is there, ain't he? He there. He's stepping up to the plate. He didn't have to take the fight. I mean, but at the end of the day, Frank is number 2 in the WBA. He want to go challenge Tank for his belt. What's wrong with that? I praise the man because he was, brave enough to step up to the plate and do that. Like Tank said, you ain't never been on a stage where all the lights is on you. You might freeze. But at the end of the day, Frank's, jumped up, took the opportunity, and that's what boxing's about. It's not about if you just saying to you, hypothetically, it's not about you if I feel like I'm ready. If I feel like I'm ready for the shot, it's about me, my team, and, how I feel. Me calling out Shakur and all these fighters, I got so many people saying I ain't ready. He's saying I ain't ready. Not on y'all to determine if I'm ready or not. If I feel like I'm ready, then I'm ready. And if that person happens to fail on the way up, what's wrong with that? Just get back up, dust your feet off, and on to the next. You took the challenge, and that's why I respect Frank for taking the fight.
Speaking of fail, letter grade for Frank on the press conference. Mannerisms, behavior, temperament. What would you grade it?
Frank gonna get his ass knocked out.
I ain't gonna lie. Frank,
you can tell by the body language, Frank already just there for the check.
But
and I'm not saying it like that, but I think subconsciously I could tell as a coach from the body language. When Tank approached him, I could see the timidness. So it's gonna be timid when he get hit. He gonna get knocked out because a scared man.
But the thing is, we can't say that because Frank is always chill. We ain't never seen Frank be like rah and all this other stuff. I mean, Tank stepped to him. Frank ain't back up. He ain't moved back. I mean,
y'all all know Frank gonna get knocked out.
I mean, but
everybody know Frank.
We can't say Frank's scared because he didn't have to take this fight.
I'm saying subconsciously, body language shows he's scared. From a coach standpoint, me watching his body language from seeing a lot of weigh-ins,
I will say though,
he did not look like the alpha male.
I will say Tank did all that talking and disrespect, and you ain't coming back with nothing. That's a little a little sus. But I feel like Frank, he just chill. He don't care. Y'all gotta get in the ring at the end of the day. The press conference, step in, getting rah.
How would y'all handle that situation? Because it is a Tank show. People there to see Tank, and he did his homework on Frank, right? Like he brought up the girl. He had a lot of little one-liners to try to get under Tank's skin. Yeah, Frank's skin. How would you have handled the situation? Because you're saying he looked. Body language didn't look right. So do you get rah-rah even though that's not your temperament?
We've been in camp with Tank twice. Tank don't intimidate us.
Yeah.
Tank said to us in camp, I'm not going in the ring with that.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank ain't
taking
like
a threat to us. So our body language ain't like that because we know we would stop.
See, the thing is.
So it ain't like no speculation for me. Like if Tank came to us, we know we would hurt Tank.
See, the thing is,
it's-
Tank is like
we're not Frank Martin.
he like that little kid that get in your face and he loud. At the end of the day, if you got to do all this talking to soup yourself up and make you feel like you ready, you got to call me bitch and all these other names and you smash my girl. All right. At the end of the day, I know because a real dude, he don't gotta talk. He know what he going in the ring to do. He don't gotta do all that talking. So, is it smart what Tank doing? Maybe, because maybe it's getting to Frank. Only Frank know. But at the end of the day, boxing ain't about talking and all this other stuff. But me as a man, in front of my girl and my dad, I ain't letting no other man punk me though. That ain't me. Like I'm not the type to be all rah rah. But when I gotta do it, I'll do it because that ain't me. Nah. But Frank is different. Frank might be different. He might be the
Frank
person.
is a gifted fighter. I believe he's feeding his family. I don't take none away from that man.
He said feeding his family. Pops, you be taking shots. He told me I believe he's feeding his family.
No, he went up. He went up the rank. No, he is feeding his family. That's a fact. So I got to commend that man as a man because I could sometimes be hard on people because I love the sport because I'm a coach. So I'm so critical sometimes, and I gotta realize what they tell me in therapy that these are men, they have families, they have people that love them. So I think Frank Martin did a great job, but I just don't think that his chin. I don't think that his chin. You can look at his neck. I give a gift.
Man, you Coach
Look at
Kenny
Mike
now.
Tyson neck.
You Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny put that and said, "Yo, his neck."
Somebody who worked out. Yeah. So he's not working out his neck. So how is he gonna absorb that punch? What muscle fibers is gonna catch that head from allowing that brain to smash against that skull inside? You can look at his neck and see. So that's what I'm saying. He's gonna get knocked out.
Hold on.
Unless he fix that.
It's in God's hands. Only God knows what's gonna happen that night of the fight. So we can't crap on Frank because we don't know.
Now, are you guys factoring in the same element that your father's factoring in for you? Like, oh, we know what's going on. We sparred him. Frank sparred him too, and Frank believes, he gave him some work.
See,
you're putting us in the same thing.
What?
Because Frank ain't on our level. That's the first thing. We got to get to Frank ain't on our level. Frank ain't a switch fighter. Frank don't got the gifts kid have, even at kid age. He don't got the speed. At 21, he didn't learn about getting cuts, about none of that. They on two different IQs. Frank ain't sick since 8 years old studying boxing.
He started at 15, right?
Right. It's just, but he went to school. He was at homeschool boxing. It's two different playing fields. So please don't mix that up and make these fans believe they're on the same.
But no, I didn't. Didn't Tank show Frank the sparring right in front of his face?
I mean, Frank says he showed him being in a headlock. He said, all you showed me was a headlock.
Oh, well, that's it.
I don't care about the sparring, his skills. Frank ain't beating Tank. And Frank ain't I think Frank would be outpointing him, but his chin is not taking that punch from Tank. I don't care what nobody say. And Tank on the show, Tank don't care about getting beat up 10 rounds. He don't care. Tank is gonna catch you before them 12 rounds. So it is what it is.
I got Chris the Prodigy Matthews that says, my boy Trayvon Towton wants some work. He's at the Richard Steele gym in Vegas. Next time you're out here, can we make it happen? He said he inboxed you in his IG, Trayvon 350. And it's not spelled.
What do you think? We amateur fighters?
I don't know. Maybe it's just for work. I guess.
Well,
sparring.
We pay our sparring partners. We hire sparring partners for the person that we're fighting. People that mimic them. We don't just go in and randomly throw things. This is a professional
I'm just
boxing.
gonna say, brother, just go ahead plan that man funeral arrangements now.
No, we don't.
No, hold on. What was the name again? Hold on.
Why are we gonna give him marketing?
I think I know this.
TREAVON 350.
Trayvon, whack ass Trayvon that we used to train. Oh hell no. Oh, yo, much respect to Trayvon and Greg.
Nah, that's my boy.
Hey yo,
Yo,
how
he
you gonna-
said whack ass and then say all respect, man.
He said whack ass Trayvon, much respect though. You terrible.
Yeah, Keyshawn a bum. No disrespect though. Come on, Pops.
No,
Pops out. He coming with a juggler.
I used to train Trayvon. No, I used to train Trayvon, and he wouldn't run and do the work he had to do. He was on our team, but because he wouldn't do the work, I had to kick him off the team because he wasn't serious. So that's why I say bum ass.
Pop, he
Trayvon,
trying to
'cause
show
he
you.
know his work.
He trying to show you shit change, and you think shit
Nobody
sweet. He
trying
want to
to-
show you it change.
The thing is, that was my boy back in Austin. So
Yeah, he's cool.
yeah, he a cool dude, but come on, bro.
We whipped his
I
ass.
was there when he started, like literally like what 2-3 years ago when I was in Austin.
Right. This is an amateur. He green.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, y'all.
If we talk, I'm gonna text him. If we talk about the same, if it's him, cut it out, man. But that's my boy, though. That's my boy.
He just wanted attention. Good luck. Good. Be sure you love Trayvon. Go ahead. Do some miles.
Some
He said, "Do
live.
some miles."
Don Gotti on the live. He says, "Ask them why they block everyone on Twitter that don't agree with them."
Let me answer this.
No,
Let me answer
fuck
this.
that.
Because my dad don't give a damn what y'all gotta say. Y'all keep like trying it. He's gonna block you, bro.
Yo, no. Because Ashton gonna tell people to go say sign the contract. Y'all didn't even send a revised contract. Why you sending people to come hound my damn thing? And I gotta go through all these messages, Ness. I gotta read all these messages and give Floyd the good messages. Take away all the bullshit.
I'm telling you, bro.
And he gonna send a whole. He got almost 1 million followers. He gonna send all these motherfuckers to sign the contract. So I start deleting every one of them. Block.
And I'm telling you, my dad, he's
Fuck
like,
that. Nobody
he's
got
not
time.
like y'all see him. Y'all probably the only ones that get him like rah and whatnot. But he do not give a damn. He will sit there for 3 hours laughing and giggling, just blocking folks because they just saying sign the contract. And people just wasting their time. We sitting here cracking jokes on them and everything, making fun of them.
At least
Like,
Tom,
boy, if you don't
at
stop
least
it.
Tom a map. My man
They
said,
don't have to. Give us a fair contract. Then y'all can say sign the contract. Like we not trying to sign the contract. So all their asses got blocked. About a good 50,000 of their asses. I had to sit there and block 50,000 people.
50,000 is
All
wild.
damn job, y'all. And that's I be on it and still negotiate business and still doing everything else.
But the thing is, it's in their hands now. So now you
Yeah.
sign the contract.
Sign
bro.
the contract. Give us the right contract. Let's have these fight so these people can get it over with.
Well, guys, that is it, man. I really appreciate this. This has been a fun one. Hope to get you guys back on soon. Please let me know when it becomes official.
You said what?
Oh yeah, for sure. But at least we didn't get too crazy. I said at least we didn't get too crazy this time, and
But at least I didn't start yelling like
Yeah.
crazy.
Nah.
It was
I'm
simple.
starting
No,
to.
those
I'm
my
starting to
brothers.
learn your pops. I'm starting to learn your pops. So I'm gonna just,
Nah,
I let him go and wait, and I know when to get in now. I ain't
Nah,
trying to get him
You
upset.
you heard Pops. He talking about at least I ain't start yelling. What in the last 10 minutes? At least you ain't yell. What in the last 10 minutes?
No, hold
I'm
on.
in therapy.
That's the bad part. I was the same way when I was a kid because him from being New York. That's how like our family talked. So as a kid, I'm like, yo, Dad, why you yelling in the gym? I'm like, I ain't even yelling. I'm
This
like,
my
you yelling
this
at
my
me right
regular
now?
voice.
You still do it.
But I'm
You know
in
what we
therapy.
gonna do? Next time you come on the show, I'm a purchase and I'm gonna send it out to you. Give me a PO box or something, gym address or something. I'm gonna send you a heart rate monitor. And I bet you that shit spike up every 2 minutes during the interview.
Check his average heart rate.
We gonna keep a camera on the heart rate and have it on screen to show the change. But we appreciate the time.
But y'all,
Go
on the
ahead.
real, y'all teaching me how to do interviews. Y'all teaching me to control my anger and everything else. So I love y'all and I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on once again. Look forward to getting you back on. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Schofields. Appreciate it.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.